It's telling us that certain parts of the economy are expanding their payrolls, job ads are hiring, advertising for new positions, and of course when they're rising that means that we're seeing an expansion of employment, and it's been a very reliable indicator on that front. So it's telling us that the economy is doing okay, but looking at broader indicators such as the unemployment rate, it doesn't appear that we're creating enough jobs at this stage to get the unemployment rate down. It's not. New South Wales is doing the best in terms of the job ads, and that's the same with many of the indicators we're seeing, particularly say retail sales and the housing market. New South Wales is certainly leading the way there. And then we've got at the other end of the spectrum some very weak states, South Australia, which is probably suffering from a lack of job creation because of the pressures in the manufacturing sector. And then in the Northern Territory has been particularly weak, which is probably a reflection of the fact that there's no new mining or energy projects going on there. So there is this clear distinction between New South Wales and the rest of Australia, and between mining and non-mining, and that's consistent with most other indicators we're seeing in Australia right now. Historically, they're very strongly related, and that's why the job ads figures are such an important leading indicator. But in the last 6 to 9 months, we've seen a significant divergence. That is, job ads have been rising, but so is the unemployment rate. So historically, when job ads are picking up, we start to see job creation and then unemployment fall. That's not happening because job ads measure hiring intentions. The unemployment rate or the official data is picking up not just hiring intentions but also job losses in the economy. And of course what that divergence is telling us right now, that there's clearly significant job losses being incurred in certain sectors and regions while we're actually seeing other industries higher. So it's quite unusual that we have that divergence between job creating industries and areas where jobs are being lost. Well, it can only help, but it's a very small adjustment. It'll clearly help sustain housing a bit longer, and of course that is an important area of job creation in the economy at the moment, particularly in relation to construction. But really 25 basis points is probably not enough of a movement in the short-term interest rate for us to significantly alter our views on the overall labour market going forward 12 to 18 months. So maybe if we saw another rate cut, that might be more significant, but at this stage I think it's pretty much at the margin.